Welcome back to another This Week in Warframe. This is going to be for the week of June 2nd through the 9th. We've got a lot of news to talk about in this week's episode, including free items you can get in-game right now, the all-new Ember Heirloom collection and how heirlooms are going to work from this point forward, the official release date of the Jade Shadows update, a handful of free items you could earn in-game right now, the next frames being released in Prime Resurgence, and a whole lot more. So grab your bucket of popcorn and let's get into it. Right now in Warframe, there are a bunch of free items for you to collect. All of these items you see here you can buy with in-game credits. The Pride Display Pack number 3, Pride Display Pack number 2, and Display Pack number 1, all going for 1 credit each. Now you can buy a ton of these and lay these out all over your dojo or orbiter as floor tiling, wallpaper, or even shelving if you wanted to, because that's just a really nice way to spice up the look of things. And for 1 credit each, really, feel free to buy as many of these as you want. We've also got these Pride Glyphs, 1, 2, and 3, all going for 1 credit each. This Pride Collection color palette, which is obviously going to help you with a variety of looks you can add to your Warframes. And these Neon Pride Wings, which if we take a look at here, they move, just like the Valentine's Day ones. These are going for 2,500 credits each, and there is no limit to how many of them you'd like to get. We also have the new Prime Resurgence dropping this Wednesday. We're going to have Zephyr and Chroma Prime Dual Pack in shop in the Prime Resurgence. Currently, we have Equinox Prime and Wukong Prime, so if you still need them, go ahead and get your Aya, go grind out those relics, and just crack it open and get them while you still can. And with Zephyr and Chroma Prime, the big deal weapons here are going to be the Rubico and the Cronin Prime. Both of these are incredibly good weapons and haven't been around in a while, so definitely looking forward to these coming back into the game. We also found out in this past dev stream that Warframe's Jade Shadows update is coming June 18th to all platforms. Now that is a long time for them to not have a hotfix in between there, and certainly did not expect it to be taking that long, but regardless, we now know the official release date, and June 18th is when it's coming out for us. We also have the Ember Heirloom collection coming out beginning July 20th at 11 a.m. Now, what's great about this is there's going to be 2 different ways to get your hands on this. One is going to be with real-world money. They said on the dev stream about $25 USD. And for that, you're going to get all the things listed on the first section here with Ember Heirloom skin, Signia, Glyph, Sigil, Color Palette, Prex Card, and 425 Platinum. But we're also going to be able, from now moving forward, all the heirlooms that are coming out, starting with Ember moving forward, we're going to be able to purchase with in-game Platinum. The approximate number mentioned on the dev stream, I think she said was like 450 or maybe 475 Platinum for the heirloom skin. And then all the other heirloom items you're going to be able to buy individually for Platinum as well. Now, I don't remember if this was mentioned on the dev stream, but it says right here, Ember is also returning to Prime Resurgence lineup on July 20th, along with Rhino Prime. So, July 20th, we'll have the Heirloom, and we'll also have Ember Prime coming back in Prime Resurgence on July 20th. Which means if any of y'all have an extra Glaive Prime set, now is certainly the time to be selling it, because that is probably the most expensive primary weapon in the game right now that has been vaulted. And the moment that comes back, its price is only going to drop. So if you have an extra Glaive Prime set, now is the time to be selling that. And just some extra news about the heirlooms. It says right here, will heirloom releases still feature designs for 2 Warframes at a time? No. Forthcoming heirloom designs will be structured around a single Warframe per release. And secondly, are heirloom collections still time-locked? Do I need to buy within a limited window? No. We will be permanently extending the availability window going forward. Platinum Purchase Pass for both heirloom collections and individual heirloom items will live on forever through the in-game market. That is a welcome change. I am certainly happy about that. For years, I have built a community around making Platinum. There are tons of videos you can watch absolutely free on this YouTube channel, teaching you how to earn all the Platinum you'd ever dreamed of for absolutely free. And if you want to get a really deep dive on understanding the in-game trade market, which will certainly magnify the amount of Platinum you could make, check out this clip of what my Patreons have to say. How much Platinum have you made since you've become a Patreon?
Over 100K.
45K.
60, 70,000.
20,000.
What's the most amount of Platinum you've made in a week?
12K.
Probably about 5,000.
5,400.
Probably 8K.
What's the most amount of Platinum you've made in a day?
5,400.
day was probably 4K.
Probably about 3,000.
2K.
What's your favorite method of making platinum that you've learned from me?
Mostly just flipping ribbons and selling Warframes.
Probably arbitrations.
Selling sets of Warframes.
I enjoy Zeramon the most.
Imagine how much time and money they've saved. You know where the links are. If we fast travel to Bird 3, we're going to see his shiny treasures, which for some reason, this is all that he has. An Azure Archon Shard, and the time left to trade is 3,864 days, 4 hours, 58 minutes, and 40 seconds. I have no idea what's going on here. And oh wow, look at what they said. There's going to be no hotfixes until Jade Shadows releases another 2.5 weeks from now. So anyway, let's get this. 30,000 credits. Make sure you grab that. And then we're going to fast travel over to Lloyd, or the Necroloid, and see this week's Deep Archimedia is a disruption, a survival, and an exterminate. Checking out the alerts tab, we got a reminder to do the weekly Ayatan treasure hunt with Maru. Our steel path incursions for the next 24 hours are capture, exterminate, mobile defense, defense, rescue, and mobile defense. The invasions, we currently have a nothing worthwhile. We also have the sortie today was a spy, resource, rescue, and assassination. And the Archon is Boreal. This is for another Azure Archon Shard, and it's for an Exterminate, Interception, and Showdown. If we check out what Maru has going on here, we got the usual permanent weeklies of killing 500 enemies, completing 15 missions, killing 30 Eximuses. We also have kill a Tusk Thumper Doma in the Plains of Eidolon, kill the Prophet Taker, collect 4,000 resources, collect 100 resources from Duviri, and successfully defend an excavator without allowing it to run out of power. If we check out the offerings that Maru has this week, we're going to see that she's got a lot of mods here. We have Wild Frenzy for the Grakata, Shield Disruption Aura mod, Deadly Maneuvers for the Magnus, Pistol Scavenger Aura mod, Energy Siphon Aura mod, Exposing Harpoon for the Harpek, Holster Amp Aura mod, Steel Charge Aura mod, and Bursting Mass for the Mutalisk Quanta. So if you take a look at how many of these I actually own, with the Energy Siphon, I got like 40 of them. Steel Charge, I have 40 of them. These sell in trade chat. So if you have extra credits, you don't need to spend them on anything else. You might as well dump them into these and just go turn this into platinum, because easy peasy. So we also have Purging Slash for Excalibur, Purifying Flames for Ember, and Power of 3 for Ivara. And we look at the Duviri circuit on Steel Path. We're looking at the Lex Incarnon, Magistar, Boltor, Bronco, and Ceramic Dagger. And if you already have these, you can scroll over to the right, grab yourself instead a rifle, pistol, melee riven, or even 20,000 Kuva. For the normal circuit, we have Ash, Frost, and Nyx currently in the normal circuit. I feel like this didn't reset. Weren't these here from last week? I don't know. Maybe you know. If they weren't here from last week, then pick Ash. He's the more pain in the ass to go ahead and get, so that'd be easier if you grab him here. Checking out Akrithis this week, we have a Rifle Riven mod for 15 Pathos Clamps. We have Longbow Sharp Shot for 20 Pathos Clamps, a Forma Blueprint for 10 Pathos Clamps, Secondary Arcane Adapter for 25 Pathos Clamps, 5,000 Kuva for 10 Pathos Clamps, a Companion Weapon Ribbon mod for 20 Pathos Clamps, and everything else is what she usually has. Checking out Archimedean Yanta, we're going to see that you have the opportunity to spend 5 Void Plume Pinions for 35,000 Kuva, and this is your weekly reminder to do so. Teshin this week in the Steel Path Honors has himself 50,000 Kuva for 55 Steel Essence, and as per usual, a Veiled Riven Cipher for 20 Steel Essence. And everybody's favorite traffic cone, we got Browse and Merchandise, Tenant Ferox, 39% Magnetic, you can skip on that. Tenant Grigori, 25% Heat, you can skip on that. Tenant Livia with 36% Toxin, you can skip on that. Exec Magnetic, 26%, you can skip that. And Tenant Agenda, 60% Electricity. You have about 3 days left to go and grind this out. Certainly, yes, it's already at 60%. That's cap for these weapons. That is fantastic. Certainly recommend this. So, Tenant Agendas, 60%. Go get them. Aladino this week, reminder to stop by Iron Wake and use your 10 Riven Slivers to get yourself a free Riven mod, and then you could do it again. 10 Riven Slivers to get another free Riven mod. You could also Get 35,000 Kuva for 10 Riven Slivers, and you can get 150,000 credits for only 5 Riven Slivers. Invigorations are going to be different for everybody, but reminder to check them out. This week, I'm looking at a Zaku with plus 100% ability duration, plus 2 energy rate, a Varuna with plus 250% primary damage, plus 75% ability efficiency, and Protea with plus 250% melee damage and plus 75% sprint speed. Please like, follow, turn notifications on, do those beautiful things. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And you can always come by, hang out on Twitch. I'm live every day. I will see you guys later.